Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, and welcome back to another Good Morning Grief devotional. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr., and I'm so super duper excited and elated to have this wonderful opportunity to lead you in yet another grief devotional. This is the daily grief devotional that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural and normal response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how it is expressed on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. And that's why we say good morning, because mourning is a good thing. That's right. Morning is a great thing, and I'm super duper excited to have this opportunity to lead you today in yet another grief devotion. I hope that you are enjoying this Monday thus far. It's going to be a marvelous Monday. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a sensational Sunday. We want to lay the foundation today for you to have a marvelous Monday and a wonderful week this week as well. So let's get to our grief quote on today. Our grief quote for today comes from Rabbi Jack Stern, who says, "It has been said that there are several ways to mourn. One is to weep, and we have done our share of weeping. Another way to mourn is to sing a hymn to life, a life that still abounds in sights and sounds and vivid colors, to sing the song our beloved no longer has the chance to sing. We sing the songs of our beloved. We aspire to their qualities of spirit. We take up their tasks as they would have shouldered them." I'm going to read it again. It has been said that there are several ways to mourn. One is to weep. We have done our fair share of weeping. Another way to mourn is to sing a hymn to life, a life that still abounds in sights and sounds and vivid colors, to sing the song our beloved no longer has the chance to sing. We sing the songs of our beloved. We aspire to their qualities of spirit. We take up their tasks as they would have shouldered them. Today is day 205, y'all. We're going to talk about keep singing. We're going to talk about keep singing. Is there a song that your loved one who has transitioned always like to sing? Is there a song that they were singing? Is there a song that comes to mind when you think about them? Is there a song that was always on their heart, on their mind, their spirit? What was their favorite song? What was their favorite artist? Is there a song that puts you in remembrance of them or reminds you of them, or a song that they would love to sing? Check this out. Here the author says, as my embarrassed children can attest, I have been known to crank up the music and belt out Frank Sinatra songs at the top of my lungs. Singing is fun. Like dancing, it's a way to let the healing power of music connect with our souls. Maybe for you it's not Frank Sinatra, but is there a song you like to sing? Is there a song your loved ones like to sing? Is there a song that reminds you of your loved ones? Do you share this same sentiment that you have tendencies of cranking up the music and belting out songs, right? To the point to where maybe your children are embarrassed, or it's just a love and a joy and a passion that you have to crank up the music and let it rip and to sing the song that you love and enjoy. He says here, Rabbi Stern is talking about more than actual singing. He's saying we should live boldly and passionately in ways that the people who died would have. I love that. Live boldly and passionately in the ways that the people who have died would have. It's amazing when people transition, how we begin to take on some of the characteristics of the people who have died, how we develop a boldness within ourselves, right? Because death makes us aware of the life that we live. And a lot of times, even and when other people die in transition, it makes us want to live. It makes us want to cut out foolishness. It makes us want to take risk. It makes us want to live now because we understand our own mortality, and we understand that tomorrow is not promised. So, y'all, we start to take risks. We start to travel. We start to live. We start to do all the things that we have been putting on pause, right? And now this awakening has happened. Now we are more cognizant of our own life. So we start to live. And I love it because That's what this rabbi is saying, right? It's not just merely singing, but he's saying we should live boldly and passionately in ways that the people who died would have. You got to live boldly, you got to live passionately, right? As you continue to mourn, you navigate through this thing, one thing that should be birthed within you is the desire to live boldly and to live passionately. Take risks, right? Tomorrow's not promised. You don't want to die without ever having the opportunity to have lived, right? You don't want to die without have taken the chance to have lived. And it is important that you understand, right? Take full advantage of the opportunity in this new season of life with this new awakening that you have to live boldly and to live passionately in ways that people who died would have. We can choose to sing their songs. We can finish some of their task and carry out some of their passions. I love this, y'all. We can choose to sing their songs. We can carry out their task. We can fulfill some of their passions, right? What was their song, right? Sing their song. What was their task? What were they doing? What were they working on? Or what were they passionate about? That's one way. That's one way for us to mourn. That's one way for us to stay connected. Remember, mourning must have motion. And when you start saying, "What was their song?" Oh, I'm gonna sing their song. What was their task? I'm gonna carry out their task. What were they passionate about? I'm gonna carry out that passion. Right. It's important to do it. When my best friend Marlon Sam died, he was trying to carry out the task of he wanted to do something Father's Day weekend for young men, um, to where he had a weekend with them to pour into them and to show them the love of a father and to teach them to do things such as tying ties and changing oil and having a number of different just empowering sessions, hygiene and staying clean and all of these wonderful things. And when he died in 2017, we carried that out in 2018. We made sure that we were strategic and intentional on that Father's Day weekend about fulfilling that task that he had, right? We didn't want it to go unchecked. So we pulled together our resources. We got some young men together, and I want to say it was probably about 20 young men, 15, 20 young men. We had a wonderful weekend. We had lunch. We had sessions. They learned to do some things. We carried out that task. When you consider your loved one who has transitioned, what's the song that they sing? What's the task that they were working on that they never got to finish? They never got to complete. They never got to carry out. What are they passionate about that you can join in and you can now do as a result of them being gone? What can choose to sing this? We can choose to sing their songs. We can finish some of their tasks, carry out some of their passions. He says, "My dad loved Frank Sinatra. Whenever I sing his songs, I'm singing for dad." We sing with our voices and we sing with our spirits. Both are outlets and balms for our grief. Here's the final thought. The person who died had a song to sing. I'm going to keep singing it for them. The person who died had a song to sing. I'm going to keep singing it for them. My brothers and sisters, I want to encourage you to keep singing. I want to encourage you to keep singing. Keep singing their song. Take on their tasks. Carry out the passions that they had, right? And that is a meaningful way to mourn the loss, change, and transition of the loved one that is going on. Thank you for joining us, y'all. Today is day 205. Keep singing. I want you to do just that. Know that I'm rooting for you. I'm praying for you. I'm hoping and praying that, as I always say, small steps lead to great distances, that you just continue to move forward on your healing journey, that God continue to bless you and be with you as you navigate through this season in your life. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Look forward to seeing y'all again tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pastor Corey Allen Duncan. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.